Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Battlefield 4 weapon review. Today's going to be a little bit of an odd one, but before we get things started, I'd like to say if you guys have any weapon reviews, just leave them down, or any suggestions for weapon reviews, just leave them down in the comments, and I'll gladly do a review on it. Also, second part to this, this is part of the GROZA 4 review, not the GROZA 1. The two guns play entirely different, so if you want to see me do a GROZA 1 review, just leave down comments as well, or message me personally. I don't really care either way, as long as you get a message to me, that's probably fine. Anyway, let's go on to the OTS 14-4 GROZA 4. Lots of 4s. The GROZA 4 is my favorite favorite rifle out of the GROZA series, which is the GROZA 1 and the GROZA 4. The reason why I don't like the GROZA 1 all too much is mainly because of the way it looks. Now, these weapons are extremely good at doing the CQB, due to their mainly a bullpup configuration. But these weapons are extremely good at doing CQB. Now, I'm doing sort of a comparison between the GROZA 4 and the GROZA 1. GROZA 1 looks entirely different, especially, I mean, I consider the GROZA 1 my Cerberus gun, mainly because it looks like something off of Mass Effect. It really does. But the GROZA 4, in my opinion, looks a little bit better, mainly because it's got the longer front end on it. Now, the GROZA 1, I really wish they would have done like the OTS 14-4 GROZA 1 Grenadier Edition instead of the CQB Paratrooper Edition, which is the one that they have currently. And the Grenadier Edition, I can understand that one if it were to be like an assault rifle, because it would just make more sense, because it'd have a grenade launcher on it. But anyway, these weapons have sort of an inaccuracy about them that actually helps them. As you know, some of the more accurate rifles in CQB are not really that ideal for CQB, as I knife this guy because he's being a little bitch. But in any case, it comes down to these weapons have a little bit of an inaccuracy that helps them in a way of being better at CQB. Now I'm using the GROZA 4 with iron sights. Now these iron sights, I mean, I could pretty much put my thumb right in front of my face and consider a better iron sight than this. But once you get used to them, they're pretty damn good. It's just the aperture of them at first is a little bit confusing, a little bit absurd for what it is. You think for like more of a CQB weapon, it would have more finite sights than this really open sight. Now, considering the GROZA 4 is a 9x39 caliber, it has some fairly heavy bullet drop, so the iron sights are kind of hard to use. The GROZA 1 is a little bit easier to use in that sense. But if you are good at using the sights, you can pick enemies off fairly well. Using them, this weapon excels at CQB in close range. Medium range, it's up to you. This weapon can go medium range fairly well, if you're using a different sight or something of the sort. As you can tell here, the iron sights really are not cutting it. One thing I do recommend is constantly reloading. This weapon only has a 20-round magazine, same thing as the AS Val, but with a lesser rate of fire. Due to lesser rate of fire, it has more controllability, so that's where it sort of dominates over the Val. But the Val has more accuracy over the GROZA. And it's a bit of a controversy, really, but just kind of checking out how the character looks with it, it looks fairly nice. Now, I am using this with a stubby foregrip on it, mainly because I kind of need it for the stability. Or not stability, but accuracy. And the stubby foregrips do help out with the accuracy of this thing, and when you do have that stubby foregrip on, it does help dramatically. Now, me just kind of playing with some sights, or looking through them, I do eventually unlock those sights a little bit later, but not in this video. But if you have anything that can increase the accuracy of this weapon, that please put it on. That's pretty much the only time I would say put on foregrip. And only certain ones, though. Most of the foregrips, like the vertical foregrip and stuff like that, only affect hip fire. And that's where the GROZA 1 actually comes in as being a better hip fire weapon than more of an aimed weapon. Mainly because it has a fixed front foregrip and a compensator you can't get rid of, unfortunately. So you only have one customization slot, and that's the actually two. You have the scope and the side rail, and that's it. This one you have everything but the barrel, because this is a fixed suppressor. Now, this weapon, being as good as it is at CQB, again, showing off here, you need to constantly reload. And I cannot emphasize that enough. 20 rounds is not a lot. Now, this gun does carry quite a bit of power for its class, and I think that's going to cover it for today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this short little review of this of the GROZA. If you guys think I missed anything, please leave down in the comments, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you wish, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.